More people doesn't necessarily mean more money. And I learned that the hard way. So in my group of companies, I scaled all the way up to just under 50 employees. And then we scaled it back down to around about 25, 26 is where we're sitting at right now. And the things I learned there is when business is going really well and you've got fast growth, you've got high profits, you just hire people. You go through a point where if sales are flooding in, you need delivery, so you need more on the delivery team, and then you need more on the sales team because you want to handle more fulfillment, you want to handle more leads. And there's a point when you cap out, where it's a point where when you get to a certain level of cash flow per month, you need to maintain profit margins. Now, in all of my companies, they've all been service-based companies, and I'm always about maintaining a hygiene standard. Minimum is 60% profit margins. If we ever fall below 50%, then something is wrong, and that's when I'm diving straight into business, cutting costs. Do we have too many bloated employees? Have we got too many overheads of like software, tools, like we went maybe a little bit too much? Did we have too much freelancer work that we were passing off? So making sure that you have a hygiene standard that you will accept in the business. But as you scale, there's always going to be seasons, okay? So there's going to be seasons when you have really high profits, everything's great, you've got a good group of the team, but then maybe someone leaves, okay? Or you have a problem where an employee leaves to try and take clients with them, and then you have to go and sort all of that out with lawyers, and there's a lot of different moving parts, okay? Then there's other times when there's a big opportunity in the market and you go very aggressive, maybe with ad spend, and you get a lot of leads, you build up the sales team. So there's always different seasons, okay? So when you're growing and scaling, it's very hard to balance the profitability and the peace and the freedom and simplification in the business. So you've got to make sure that each season is going to be different. You might have a growth phase where you hire big, you start spending big, you start spending more on ads, and then that's going to have a trailing effect for eventually the profits further down the line, maybe in month 5 or month 6 or month 9.